One on life.
Hello everyone. My name is Julia Larraga. I'm with the Elite Realty Dream Team. And today we have a very important topic we're going to discuss together. But let's just wait a couple of minutes for people to connect. And on behalf of the entire Elite Dream Team, we are very grateful that you are here with us. And please help us share the knowledge across all platforms. So we are connected in Instagram and Facebook. If you can please share this video, that would be awesome. Remember that knowledge is the door to wisdom. I think that's how it's translated. In Spanish, it sounds really good. Anyways, so today we're going to talk about understanding the impact of interest rates. And something very particular that happens to me in buyer's appointments is that buyers often think that buying new costs more. And I do believe human nature is to think that when something is used, it costs less. But let me just stop you right there, because that's not necessarily true. So that is why we want to show you with numbers. Numbers don't lie. Numbers will tell you what is best for you. And in this market of uncertainty, I can share with you that if you want to buy a 3-bedroom, 2-bath home for $220,000, you call me. You call the Dream Team. We got you. There is homes out there for about $220,000. And let me say, in my career of real estate, I haven't seen that in about 15 years. So please know that opportunities are happening right now as we speak. So if you're knocking for opportunity, come look for us, the Dream Team. So today we're going to talk about a home of $300,000. And you know, that unicorn of 220, I mean, that's, like I said, a unicorn. And the people that do jump on it will definitely benefit, but not a lot of people will jump on it because they're scared. And let me tell you, scaredness builds fear, which holds you in your same place. So sometimes we just got to look at fear in the face and be like, we got this. And you do got this. So we are going to, though, work on an example of a pricing of $300,000, which I do think that's realistic. And today we have a special guest, my phone. So, you know, people are calling me, texting me, you know, people want this information. So we're going to start with $300,000 at an interest rate of 4.99%. And then we're going to do one at 8%, okay? I'm live, sorry. So let's look at that house that's $300,000 at 4.99%. You're looking at just PMI. PMI is principal plus interest. I'm not going to break it down with the taxes and mortgage insurance and all of that. We do have videos about that, and we can actually help you. We create the right plan for you. But right now, we're just going to concentrate on principal and interest. So it's $1,609. Now, if we take that same exact house, and mind you, this is a $300,000 loan. So that if you put money down, I mean, you would have to do the numbers, but $300,000. Now let's do the same thing with an interest rate of 8%. Oh no, not 800, 8%. We're looking at $2,201. That's a difference of 500 and, do you remember? 592. Sorry, this like writing sideways, like gets me confused. But anyway, so the difference is about $592. Why am I talking about this? Because there is opportunities out there to buy new where the interest rate is low. So when people come to me wanting to, you know, get their first appointment or buy their first home or create financial wealth, which that's actually something that Elite is known for, and our clients are set to create wealth for them and for their family as well. So the way we help clients achieve that is by buying multiple properties. There's a certain way of doing it, but we create a plan for every one of our clients. But in this example today, we're looking at new homes in specific. New home as opposed to resale. Because a resale home, you're gonna get like the interest rates right now are about 8%. So if you buy a resale home, it's because you wanna buy it because the land is bigger. You don't want HOA. There's this particular reason, a particular location that you're like, Julie, this is where I wanna be. And that's where usually people buy resale. Now, on a new home, you have 4.99 interest rate, and your PMI is 1,609. You can see the difference. And if you're like, hey, Julie, this is gonna be my first home, I just wanna focus on a low monthly payment. My advice to you is like, you know what, let's start looking at new homes, because new homes will definitely offer you a lower interest rate depending on the builder and depending on negotiation. So that's why having the right agent and the right team by your side is essential, people. You trust when I say that having you being guided through all of this, we stand by you, we give you information that you might not know what's going on, and we also give you advice of comparisons like this. Like there's some builders that offer 6.99 or 7.99. So you want to understand, okay, what are all my options? So clearly you can see that going for a promotion that has a lower interest rate would definitely get you to a lower monthly payment. But please know that you not only do you have principal and interest, you have taxes. There's some communities that have higher taxes. So that's why setting up your first appointment with your agent is essential, because we run over all of those, we talk to you about all of those scenarios. So just please know that if you have the information, you're able to make a decision that's right for you and for your family. We had to have done this live in Spanish, and one great question that we had was, hey, can you, on a resale home, can you get a lower interest rate than 8%? And yes, you can. You can buy points. And when you buy points, your interest rate will be lower. I have not been able to get any buyer to go from 8.99 to 4.99. And there's usually a cap when it's a consumer buying an interest rate. Now, when you talk about a builder, because this was another question in the Spanish live, is how come new builders can get lower interest rate? And let me put it to you this way. It's like Sam's and Costco. They buy big quantities, and they buy for pretty much all the nation. So let's say like one of my favorite builders, he buys like 10,000 interest rates. And usually they're not attached to like the credit score. It doesn't matter whether you have an 800 or a 620, they'll still offer you the same 4.99 or 5.99. This is just for an example purposes. I mean, each community, each builder will have different interest rates, but I just wanted you to see the big difference. Now, my number one advice to you watching this is please share, subscribe to our Instagram and Facebook channels. Please know that we're always doing informative lives every Friday around noon. We do them in Spanish and English. And the Dream Team, all of us are here to assist you. So if you have any further questions, please send them in to our chats. And if you don't, do we have any questions?
No, any more questions?
Awesome, awesome. And please know that if you watch this video deferred, like after we go live, you can send in your questions. And we are very grateful to God that you are with us and that you're choosing us to help you on your journey of buying a new home or selling or creating financial wealth. My name is Julia Larraga on behalf of the entire Elite Dream Team. Thank you for joining us, and you have a wonderful Friday.
Ooh,
bye.
Thank you.
Bye.